I'm gonna give y'all some more things that turn women off. And then I'm gonna really put y'all on to some game, bro. The real shit. Things that turn a woman off. A man who acts like a woman. That means feminine, girly, whatever. A man who acts like a bitch. That means you're whining, crying, you're too scared to do things. You know, it's a little different than acting like a woman. Because acting like a bitch means you're a coward and you won't ever do nothing. You won't take the initiative to do anything. You don't have confidence in yourself. You have low self-esteem. You're the complete opposite of being self-assured. Things of that nature. You know, so it's being a wuss. You know, but acting like a woman is more like you act girly and feminine and kind of gayish. Don't do that shit. Number 3, a crybaby man. Don't ever be sitting there crying and whining and complaining. Get rid of that shit as quick as possible if you can. You know, the less you cry and whine, the more she gonna find you attractive. 4, being a desperate man. Don't be desperate. You need to have the mindset of, I just literally had a threesome like 5 minutes ago. That's how you should feel mentally. Real shit. That's how your brain needs to be reprogrammed into thinking like that versus thinking, oh, I can't get no women, or I've never had no women. You know, a man, number 5 is a man who doesn't understand women. You need to understand what they go through, how they think, who they are as individuals. Once you understand that, that'll get you through the door. Next, number 6, a man who's too nice. If you're too nice, you're not going to be brave enough and bold enough to do a lot of things in life. You might be too scared to ask for, you know, some ranches when you're going through the drive-thru at a Burger King. You might be too scared to go and walk up and talk to a woman, you know. And there's a lot more stuff, because a nice man is a very weak man. Because a lot of nice dudes have this weird thing where they expect to get women easily with no work, no effort, and they think that just because they're nice, they should get women. And they never ask themselves, what do women want? It's more like they're trying to sell their niceness. And no matter how kind and nice and respectful you are to women, that doesn't mean that women have to give you anything. And once men understand that, you will feel 10 times better when you're going to try to get women. Number 7 is a man who's scared. You can't be scared of life, man. There's a lot of dudes online that I've seen where they're basically what they do. This is why they don't get women. I'm gonna break it down so easily. A lot of them don't have any jobs, don't have their own crib, don't have their own stuff. They live in their mom's house or their grandma's house, and they don't work. They don't have their own job, and all they do is complain and whine. Now, one thing I don't understand is how dudes are even able to do that nowadays. Because me, I got 2 jobs and an apartment. Like, so I don't even know how niggas is able to even just lay around their parents' house all day and their parents don't complain or nothing. Or maybe they do complain and the dude just doesn't get up. He just lays around. But you never want to get into this mindset of being weak and just laying around your parents, your parents' basement, your parents' house, just laying around the room, crying and whining about how hard the world is and how hard society is on men. That is some weak ass pussy ass shit. Like, real talk. Dudes need to stop doing that shit. Why are you making depressing ass, sad ass videos talking about how life is so hard on you? Get over it. You're a man. Of course life is hard. Duh. That's a part of life. You're supposed to get out of it. Life is not supposed to be easy for a man. You're a grown ass man. You know, now I give you kind of a, you kind of get kind of a grace period from me if you're like 18 to like 22 or so. Because, we all kind of float around, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have late starts, but it does get to a point where once you're like 23, you should at least have a job, and you also need to start thinking from the perspective of a strong man and a strong individual versus thinking from the perspective of a weak man. Oh, I should just get a woman. A woman should just like me for who I am. That's bullshit. Go get you 2 or 3 jobs. Go get you your own crib. Even if you got to burn yourself out and be tired and exhausted all the time, it's better to have your own crib, have 2, 3 jobs, and support yourself. It just makes you more of a man in itself. And plus, it's like if all you're doing is laying around crying and whining anyway, why not do that? That'll improve your life like drastically. So I don't even understand why dudes wouldn't do that. Now, of course, there's the simple shit, buy yourself nicer clothes, buy yourself some nice cologne, keep yourself kept, groom yourself better. I mean, all the good shit. But yeah, get out of that scared mindset. Number 8, a low confidence man. I don't care how low your confidence is. Pretend it's high and get your lazy ass up. Go get you some jobs. Go get you some hoes. Dress nicer. Like I said, dress nicer. Get you 2-3 jobs. Get you your own crib. Get you your own car. Hey, that helps tremendously. You want to be the one who's in charge of your own life. Duh. Number 9, a man who holds himself back. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing as a low confidence man and a man who's scared. It's all kind of in the same realm, but you heard what I said, you feel me? So now this is some stuff I could really teach a course on what I'm about to teach y'all. Now, warning, this shit is going to get you women, but I'm not telling you to become these things, but they will give you some women. I'm not telling you to act crazy. Just because I'm telling you about this stuff doesn't mean I'm telling you to act exactly like these type of individuals, okay? You're responsible for your own actions. You're responsible if you hurt a woman, all that shit. But I am going to tell you what attracts them and what most of them are into, okay? But don't do anything stupid, all right? I'm not teaching you to do nothing stupid. You're teaching yourself to do something stupid because you're interpreting my shit incorrectly. Okay, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell y'all what women like. All right, so let me tell you the reason why women like pimps, players, hood dudes, psychopaths, bullies, assholes, and arrogant, cocky men. One thing that all these men have in common is that they don't hold themselves back. A lot of so-called nice guys and average dudes hold themselves back. Rather they're thinking too hard, or they think this is a fantasy land, and they genuinely believe a woman is going to fall in their hands like a golden ticket, like this is some Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory type shit. They raid around thinking a woman is going to fall into their arms, but the reality is a woman is not going to fall into their arms at all. Now, don't get me wrong. Some men get lucky, but for the most part, dudes are going to go to work, then home. This is usually what most dudes do. This is the problem. They have this strange mindset that a woman one day is going to walk up in their lives and just appear like a romantic novel and talk about how much she's seen them from afar and wants to get with them. And, I've seen you from afar. Oh my goodness. Like it's a Disney movie or it's some type of romantic comedy, right? But I hate to break it to you guys, but you want to get out of that delusional mindset. It's poison. The reality is you are a coward and these other men aren't. They go for women that they want in life. And even if they must take what they want. So let's talk about it. Number 1, they talk to lots of women. All right, we're going to talk about the pimp first. A pimp talks smooth, suave, has manners, and has mannerisms that demand respect, and they dress for respect. They treat themselves like they are the king of Wakanda, and they demand respect, and they are cold-blooded. They do not tolerate disrespect. They will literally whoop a chick's ass if she disrespects them. They have learned that a woman, to a certain degree, is turned on by a sense of fear from a man. They believe they are the prize. They literally groom themselves well and they put themselves on a throne. They sit on a throne. They don't even believe in pedestals, only the throne that they sit on. Players know how women's minds work and will straight up lie to a woman if they need to, but they have learned a lot of little things. For example, if a woman sees you with a bad bitch or believes you pull a bad bitch, they will follow other women and they will follow suit. It's a game. It's a game of follow the leader with women. Next is a psychopath. A psychopath's emotions don't move. They have mastered listening to women and learning everything about women. Psychopaths are master listeners. Their emotions don't move, and a lot doesn't go on in their heads. Psychopaths have mastered the art of mirroring a person and molding themselves into what a person desires. They also aren't moved by women's politics. I'll give you an extreme example. Let's say a woman says that all men are rapists or some crazy shit like that. A psychopath doesn't even flinch. He genuinely doesn't care. His emotions do not move. This is something a man can use when talking to women and learn how to stop reacting at every little thing that a woman says. So to put that into perspective, a lot of men are angry. There's even men that have names on YouTube where it's like the angry dude 25 and stuff like that. The reason why they're struggling so much is because they take life and women way too damn seriously. When you stop taking women so damn seriously, better things start happening for you. All right. You need to learn as an individual to not be so reactionary over just dumb little shit. You know, going back and forth with a woman turns you into a woman. So if you're a man, you're sitting there arguing with her back and forth and back and forth, and you're doing that shit all day long, it actually turns you into an emotional, whiny baby. You have to learn how to slowly evolve, and, you know, you have to slowly learn how to evolve and to get over that stuff, because it's not that big of a deal. You have more things that you need to take care of that are way more important than sitting there arguing with a woman. If a woman is argumentative, you walk away. If a woman is negative, you walk away. If a woman rejects you, you walk away. It's really that simple. There's nothing more that you really need to know other than stop taking stuff so seriously. Stop taking people so seriously, because most individuals are dumb as hell anyway. Stop taking them so damn serious. You know, and this literally will have women liking you more. You'd actually be surprised. There was a long time where I was like this, and I'm still pretty much like this, but I'm a little more open now to talking to people. But there was a time where I just wouldn't even talk, wouldn't react to people. I just would, you know, kind of walk around like a emotionless individual, you know. But here's the next one. What do all these types of men have in common? What they have in common is they don't care. And they are not judgmental to women too, in a certain sense. They do judge a little bit, but there are certain stuff they don't judge. For example, they don't care if a woman is a stripper, a hoe, a slut. They like her for who she is. This is also the hood niggas too. When you like a woman for who she is, she usually will like you more. Most everyday guys judge women way too hard. Fellas, y'all judge women too hard. Oh, she has an OnlyFans. I hate her now. Oh, she's a nurse at the hospital. Oh, she must be a whore. Oh, she's had like 10 boyfriends. Oh, she's a whore. Y'all judge them too hard. Okay? These dudes have learned how to get in their minds and not judge them as much as you guys do. Just got this damn shit dangling. Shit's annoying. But these dudes have learned to not judge women so damn hard. You know. But yeah, most everyday dudes, they care too much about everything that has to do with the woman. They care if she's a stripper, if she's a porn star, or if she has an OnlyFans. But players don't care. Hood dudes don't care. And psychopaths really don't care. All right. This is another thing. Hold on, my computer is glitching all of a sudden. Here we go. Another thing you guys will learn. Oh, shit. Why the fuck does it always go back to that slide? I don't know why it does. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know why this computer is acting so glitchy. Where's it at? Bro. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. This computer hella old and glitchy. I got one of them old HP computers. It's glitchy as hell. Another thing women are attracted to is two things: confusion and mystery. A woman will be attracted to an arrogant guy because she is thinking in her head, why is this dude so arrogant? It's a mystery there. She might think he got a big dick. She might think he's good at sex. She might think he gets women. You know, arrogance is very attractive to women. Women are also attracted to indifference and mystery. For example, let's say you give a girl a hug on Monday, But then on Tuesday and Wednesday, you just stop. You give her hugs on those 3 days, and then you just stop giving her hugs altogether, and you never hug her again. She's going to question it. She's going to think, maybe he got a woman now. Maybe his needs are being met, etc. That's how women think. They really in their head. Women like a guy who doesn't try to hide his manly nature and doesn't hold his tongue. A lot of dudes are either overly political or too damn nice to the point where it's annoying. Women don't want to be bored at all. They want to have fun. They also want you to be honest with your attraction to them. Women like a very honest man who tells a woman everything he likes about her in a sexual way, even if they say they don't. Now there is ways to do this to not come off as creepy. Examples: say things calmly and seductively, and be kind to her first. Get to know her first. I'm not telling you do no dumb, like I said, I'm not telling you do no dumb shit. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't be at the workplace telling chicks you want to fuck the shit out of them, nothing like that. Don't do that. But you can learn from this. You talk to her let's say you meet her at the store or something, you talk to her for a little bit, she